Hello, this is Draco Flame 67 with another episode of the Skyrim Racelock, the College Altmer post-game. Last time we came to Ragnvald and we got the second last mask, Otar, which has resistance to fire, frost, and shock. Though I don't think I'm using. Actually, no. I was thinking about maybe giving it to Arender, but Fortify Conjuration might be more helpful. Anyway, we now need to take our Elder Scroll to the Throat of the World. There is going to be a fight with Alduin. Let's see if this fight is easier or harder than main quest as Wood Elf. Well, we've got a follower and spells.
The Elder Scroll, Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Ugan Akatosh.
Alright, let's read the Elder Scroll.
Very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Start.
Lost Font, you are too late, Alduin. Firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Well, that was quick. Okay, so just using Dragon Rend before they finish talking, and having a follower with us, and having lightning ended up making this fight a lot easier than when I did it in main quest as Wood Elf.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Perhaps the Hafkosayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies. Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Alright, so we have to... At this point, we're gonna need to yeah, set up, right, because we didn't do the Civil War this run. We need to set up Season Unending. So, I decided to cut out talking to Balgrove, then Ulfric, then Tullius to set up the Season Unending Council. But I want to leave the council itself in, because I'm going to do it a bit differently than I did in Main Quest as Wood Elf. I think, because when I did it Main Quest as Wood Elf, I went with what I thought was the most fair option. This time, I'm going to go with what I think. I think it's the quickest option. I'm gonna double check it by seeing how long each takes. But yeah, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season Unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Now, usually I kick Elenwyn out, but I'm gonna keep her in this time.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
You
side?
know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about, unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
So, Riften for Markarth is the fair trade, but since Elenwyn's here, the Empire already has 1 point in their favor. So if we trade a less valuable hold, that's 1 point in the Stormcloaks' favor, and it evens out earlier than the last time. And I mean, the Jarl of Winterhold right now really doesn't like the college, and if we swap the Stormcloak Jarl for the Imperial one, that will benefit the college. So I'm gonna go with Winterhold.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver.
Hardly.
Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
There are advantages to gaining Winterhold.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
You asked my opinion, I gave it to you.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with
you. I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at
What?
Cartwayston.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Why is this happening?
Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand?
What? You get 1 point in the Empire's favor if all event shows development stays. Markarth for Winterhold gives 2 points to the Stormcloaks and 1 to the Empire. It's an even 2-2. Why is this happening?
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Cartwayston. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice then, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember, Evgir Ulsla. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
So long, Alduin. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon. I fear this truce will not last. You gave the Empire too much.
Well, that's an
Ulfric
excellent
will
question.
not let that stand
You
for
haven't
long.
overlooked that little detail, have you?
Sky above, voice
I
within.
believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple. An unguessed trove of lost lore. Cross-referencing this with... don't you see? By calling the dragon with the voice, he's not compelled. I think it's very likely that... indeed. Ohdaving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about it.
Okay, so, season ending didn't go how I thought. I thought we could skip that.
I sacrificed a lot here today for this plan of yours.
Or maybe skipping out is possible, I don't know. Either way, let's, go to Dragon's Reach.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
And, guess... You know what, yeah, I will... So what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna split the part, most likely, when I enter Skuldafn. I'm gonna end the part there.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
What an amazing city. I've actually never managed to
My
visit
men
White.
know what to do.
I always wanted
Make
to.
sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Ohdaving!
We're ready with... Steady. Steady now. Under cover until it's down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hold your fire until it's close.
stop at any point.
Need to bring it down.
Many of us among ourselves once he has Mindoran Zuulost Ofan Hinlam. Now that I have answered your question, Croesus. Only of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onekan Koravka, and you free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
So, I can't believe that worked.
Sir.
You sure about that?
No idea how
You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
purely in the interests of... Get ready to open the trap.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
All the bones.
Was nu, dini dein Rufe Astval. I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbritoth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ.
This has been Draco Flame 67, the Skyrim Race Lock, the College Altmer. See you next time.